We have a solution for that. Give me that. Give me that. Angelic Ingenious Supplies.
Game night! Lincoln, Aaron, and Nikki are all ready for winter. The food is stockpiled, the homes are secure, but what we could really use to get through those long winter nights are some Creature Comforts. Creature Comforts is a game for 1 to 5 players, designed by Roberta Taylor, and published by Kids Table Board Games. So why don't you come down to our adorable animal village and see us harvest some mushrooms in the forest and maybe make some quilts and socks and other comforts to get through the winter.
Hey, Nikki.
Yes, Lincoln?
Will you teach us Creature Comforts?
Yes, I will.
Sweet.
Yeah. So this is a super cute looking game to start off with. But don't let the cuteness fool you. There's a lot going on in this game. We've got the main board, and everyone has a player board, which is their home. We chose, before we started the game, what creatures we wanted to be. I have a raccoon.
I'm a rabbit.
A rabbit, and
Lincoln
I'm a squirrel.
is a squirrel.
Squirrely.
I will start with the player board. We each have our home dice in our own color. We each have 4 workers, which are these little wooden pieces and there are little animals. And then we have these wood pieces of homes that you line up on your home, and you will reveal them throughout the game. I'll show, of course, how you do that. But underneath those are points. So the more you reveal of these, the more points you will get for this particular scoring part. There are other things in the game that score. The whole point of the game is winter is coming, of course, and you.
Is this Game of Thrones?
Yeah, it's Game of Thrones with cute
Thrones
woodland
creatures.
creatures.
Yeah.
You've kind of got your house in order for the most part, as far as
Give a
food.
hoot, don't pollute.
He eats my Tootsie Pop in
Yeah, that's
dice.
it. 3. A 1, a 2. We're missing Dave for that one. That's a bummer. Anyway,
I
I'm
know.
sorry, Nick.
You kind of have your home more or less in order, but there's some little details that you would like to get and collect to make your house more comfortable throughout winter. Thus, Creature Comforts. So you are going to be collecting things like board games, actually. There's some cool board game cards on here that are actually real from the gaming world. And there's things like getting yarn and toys and blankets and things that keep you happy and comfortable and light and
Sounds great.
all kinds of great
I'm
stuff
ready to
like
bundle
that.
up for winter.
Yeah.
A normal length of this game is going to be 8 rounds, but we are going to play 6. They recommend 6 if you're learning the game, also if you're playing with younger players, so the game can move a little faster.
We are playing with a younger player.
We are playing with a younger player. The way you're going to actually keep track of the rounds are with these 2 spots up here on the board, which are meadow spots.
And forest spots.
And meadow and forest spots. I have pulled out these so that we have the correct number in those stacks, but there's a summer meadow and a summer forest and a meadow spring and a forest spring, and then there's also 2 fall cards that are already in there. Each round we will reveal a new one, so it will count down the rounds and we'll know exactly when we're on the 6th round. So how are you going to get all this stuff?
Give it to me.
Yeah. You are going to place your workers in these little circled areas on the board. And you are looking at what they give you to collect. And you are going to be using your own home dice plus the village dice that are going to be rolled at the beginning of a round. I should say we only have 4 workers, and that's what you're going to have for the game. When you place workers, you cannot place 2 of your workers in one spot, but I can go here and Aaron could go here, so you can share spots. You just can't put your own workers on an action in order to do it twice or more than once.
Okay.
Some of these areas have some little markers here. That's just the number. That means any when you're resolving, that means any die can go into that location, any numbered die. So you don't have to be specific. As you can see, some of these locations are very specific about the die you have to place there in order to activate it. Let me go step back a little bit. On your turn, you're going to roll your home dice first. These are the only dice you are going to know definitely are going to be in this round of play. Then you will place your workers in the different locations. Then the start player for that round will roll the valley die. So it's a big guess as to where you're placing if you're going to be able to resolve all of the locations where you put your workers on the board.
So you roll those?
Yeah.
And then?
Right. That is a village placement. This area is the village.
It's a little amphitheater there. Like a little show.
The start player, which would be the person that rolled the village dice for this round, would take their turn first, resolving where they have placed their action markers.
Gee, you only have 3. You're only going to do 3, Nikki.
Well, okay, I'm very sorry. Here we go. I was just
I know.
throwing them out.
I know.
You can use any combination of your home dice and village dice to resolve these various locations. I should point out some cards or locations will ask you specifically for a home die, and you'd have to use a home die in order to activate that particular action. When you place your die, you just place it next to wherever you want to take an action, and you would place these. Also, that needs a 5. I did not roll well for that. Let's say I had my guy there.
Yes.
I would place a 4 there, and
Too bad you didn't do one there.
I know I didn't do
this, you can
anything
do that.
there. I can do this, and I will place this one here. Then I would resolve. I would start up here at the top. This is the river location. I have placed I placed my action marker here. I have placed a 4, and it matches with this 4 that it's asking for. And I would get a coin and a stone for that location. There are other locations on this river where I could have placed. I could have placed here in this circle. If I had gotten a 5 or a 6, I would get 2 stone. And in this circle, a 1, 2, or a 3 would get me 1 stone. At the end of the round, this is going to rotate.
Can you only place 1 die on each spot, or you can't do a 5 if you had gone here like that?
I could do that if I had, let's say I had 2 guys here, because
Right, but that won't count as a 5.
Yeah, that's your
what he's
question.
asking.
That's okay. You can't.
Yeah,
You can't combine dice.
only
into
unless
5
it
or
asks
6.
for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
no combining.
This is just showing a 5 or
Yeah.
a 6. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No combining of dice. The next location is the market. The market is requiring any die, so you could put any die that isn't going to work out for you, other placements. And then you can go ahead and you can do an exchange at the market. The top location is turn in a coin for any good. And let me explain really quickly. Goods are apples, wood, stone, yarn, wheat, and mushrooms. That's considered the goods for that sort of an exchange. Then you've got the books, coins, and these little band-aids that I'll explain there.
What are they called? Lessons learned?
Lessons learned.
Sure, yeah.
Lessons
That's what I call 'em.
learned.
So yeah, when nothing happens, that's
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I could turn in however many things I can to do these actions in this location. So if I had 2 coins, I could turn in 2 coins and get 2
Okay.
goods. And then this one is 2 of the same good to get 1 other good. This is 3 goods of any kind, because it doesn't have the equal sign on it, to get a coin.
And you can do as many or all of those as you like?
As long as you have the goods or the coins to do it, you can do it as many times as you like.
Okay.
All right. And again, remember, just because you placed here doesn't mean another player can't place in here
Sure.
too. So nothing's ever blocked from anybody.
Right.
Okay? This next location is the Owl's Nest. And the Owl's Nest...
Or also Woodsy. I don't know if the other guy has... He's a professor or something like that.
He is Professor Owl
He does
or
have a
something
name.
like that, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I bet he does have a name.
All right, I think you're right. This location, the Owl's Nest, has two places you can place a worker. This first one, again, is any number die to take a
card.
A face-up card, any card from this array. Here, if you place a 1 or a 2, you can take 2 from the top of the deck. If you have a 3, 4, 5, or 6, you can take 1 from the top of the deck.
Okay.
All right, and these are your comforts.
Is there any limit to the cards I can have, or do they
Yes.
go into my hand, or what?
In this location, you can take them into your hand. By the end of your turn, you have to have only 2 cards in your hand. So you would have to discard down to 2 if you were unable to place them.
Okay.
Let me break down a card for you.
Okay.
All right, let me take the little piggy here because he's
Piggy
cute.
bank.
It is a piggy bank. The heart in the top says a number 3. That's the points you will get for having that card and having it active
up,
in
yeah.
front of you.
Okay.
The cost of the card are these icons on the side, which is, for this guy, is a stone and 2 coins. All right, so that's why you're running around the board trying to get all these different
Resources.
because that's how you're going to buy these cards.
Actually, I guess those are goods, right? Although this is not good.
Goods,
That's a
it's-
resource.
it's-
Yeah. It's a mix.
Yeah, there's coins
Yeah.
on here,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
And
it's
books, yeah.
mixed. Some of the cards are going to have some bonuses to them written on the bottom of the card. So this particular piggy bank says +2 for each coin stored here. So on a turn, if you have extra coins, you can
Of course.
put them on here.
Give me the
And
piggy bank.
at the end of the game, when you score everything up, you add 2 for every coin that you have stored on this particular card. Some of the other cards and some of the other components on the cards. Here's a good high score in number 7. This is a quilt. It's going to cost you yarn, money, and a book. It's 7 points. It is also, this little icon here means that it is a clothing item. That's not as important in this version of the game that we're playing. There is a solo variant that those icons
Well, they do come into play down
stand
on the
for,
bottom, too.
and they do come into play on some of the cards at the bottom. Okay, here's a 6. This one's interesting to look at because it's 6 points. 2 points if you have the socks.
Additional 2 points.
Additional 2 points if you had the socks. So if I had collected the socks too, then I would get 6 plus 4 plus 2 because I had the socks. So there are some cards that hook up with each other like that. And then this one is just interesting to show because it's a different icon and it's a whole lot of wheat. So some cards are more expensive than others.
That's a lot of wheat.
That is a lot of wheat.
Okay, so here's the board game card that you mentioned, and it
Yes.
takes wild resources
Yes.
in addition to a
Coin and a
coin and a book. Do those have to be the 6 resources that you mentioned here from the market, or can you use coins for those first 2 slots or something?
For that one, it is goods. This symbol is just talking about goods. So that means any of these goods up to
The
mushrooms, or I can say not a book, not a coin, and not a lesson learned.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah, but that one's a good one. It's 7 points. Okay, I'll put
Okay.
it back.
I All right, let's get this owl out of here and talk about this.
Well,
Oh,
first,
sorry, I thought we were done. All right.
if you buy a card from here and you put it in your hand,
Mm-hmm.
you can do that. You can also buy a card from here and pay for it and immediately put it down on the table. When you buy a card from here, let's say I buy this middle one, everything is going to move down one and it's immediately going to fill up. At the end of the round, the last card's going to fall off and we will put a new one up.
Gotcha.
All right, and that is these two locations in the nest for the comfort cards. You know, I said 2, it's actually 3 that you keep in your hand at the end of your turn.
The 2 is because you start the game with
The
2, right?
2 is because you start with 2.
And I can have more during the
your
turn.
turn,
It's
yes.
just at the end when I discard down to 3 if I haven't played. So.
Right.
Yes,
Okay, great.
exactly.
Now we can leave the owl's nest.
Let's get out of this owl's nest and
Now
tell me
we
tell
can
me
go-
about this
Workshop, I think.
It
Workshop.
is the
I was-
workshop.
I knew it was a workshop.
In the workshop, of course you did.
It's got an anvil
There-
and a fireplace and
It's a saw
it's got
right
a
there.
planer. All right.
In the workshop, you are going to be making gadgets that will make your living at
You know I
home more
am.
wonderfully comfortable.
Okay.
When you are placed in this, you are going to put a number die down. That number die down is how far up the track you can go. So I put a 3 here, so I can choose from these bottom 3.
Sure.
Any one of these cards. With the item cards, you have to be able to pay for it and place it in front of you immediately. There's no keeping
no holding it for
in
later.
front of you. So if I wanted to buy this top one, I would need a wheat, a mushroom, and a book. It is a recipe book. They're going to improve some of the creature comfort cards. They're going to help you with maybe some placement, different placement rules just for you special.
Sure.
Things like that. I pulled some out so we can look at some of them. This one is an herb garden. It's going to cost me 2 wood to buy it and then place it in front of me. Gain 1 for every food comfort.
Wow.
Food comfort. See, it shows that little icon.
Got it.
Food is a necessity.
Yeah, it is.
Well, we've got
bread.
enough. We're just adding more.
Yeah.
But this is owned by other players. So you want to keep an eye on
So-
if Lincoln's got food.
You're selling the herbs to him for his stuff.
Right. And if
Okay.
I've got some food in front of me, you're going to add some points to yourself.
And it says other players, so it's not your own
Yeah,
foods.
it's other
Okay,
players.
You can't sample from your own stash.
Nice. Right, exactly. You're the neighborhood herb dealer and you don't partake in your own products. Nothing suspicious about that.
No, not at all. All right. Here is an example of a card that's going to change what happens when you go to a specific location. When visiting the market, you may first make 1 trade of anything for anything and then use the normal.
Only the goods, though.
Yeah, goods.
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
So
And
I can
then
swap one of anything, one of any good for one of any
Yeah,
good.
which is better than that. You know.
And then I do the
Yeah.
normal
one
stuff
time
after
and
that.
then you can do the normal stuff. So that's an example of how an improvement card would affect the player board, the main board.
Got it.
Okay. And
Is it the valley or no, the village?
Village.
then we've got 2 of these cards. There's a wheelbarrow and there's an almanac. You can see these nice wood pieces over here.
Yes.
If
Tell me
you,
how they go.
when you buy and place this card, you will gain this wheelbarrow token, and you have it for the rest of the game. Each time you place a worker somewhere on the board, you can place this next to them. They can then gain an additional good, meaning the goods, not so,
Not the coins
so you're
or
not
other
going to
things.
get the coins.
And only 1, right? So if
And
I
it's
were here,
only
I'd,
one.
okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got a little bit more room to
that
get
type.
back
He's
to
got
the
more.
workshop.
Yeah, he's got more hauling room for those stones.
Yeah.
All right.
And this one gives you 2 points at the end of the game. So it's not that high scoring, but I think if you can make it work,
Yeah.
it's going to be pretty nifty. The other one, I haven't really talked about the lessons learned, but this goes hand in hand with the lessons learned. It will be a permanent almanac that is a lessons learned token. So, going to lessons learned token, if you cannot place a die.
Yeah, you put a guy there and you can't.
You can't
This
do
one
it.
would be no problem, but
Right.
let's say this, you didn't
Yeah,
get it.
you can't do it.
Oh, like there's just no 4 available and you
Right,
had placed a
right,
person there. Got
right.
it. Okay.
You take a lesson learned token. The lesson learned token has 2 sides. That's a plus mark, and this will be a minus mark. That will let you alter a die. It is, in terms of this token from this tray, it's a one-time use.
Sure.
If you've got this, then you have the permanent almanac, and you can use it over and over again.
Can I use a lesson learned immediately after I get it? Like if I had a really bad turn where I have 2 guys that I can't use, can I get the lesson learned from the first one and then adjust it right away?
It's when you're
Is it for-
taking your workers back at the end of your turn.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah. Let me
Okay.
put this one back, and then these 2 go back in this. And this is only if those particular cards.
Right. And I'm guessing that
Come
there
up.
are 2 of each of those.
Yes,
Since there
and
are
that
2
is it.
almanacs
I don't
and
think any of
2
the cards are one only.
Yeah.
Right.
Except for the games. This game, by the way, is Fossilis, I believe, which is another game from kids
Oh,
table
cool,
board
okay.
games. But the other 2, we'll let you see if you
All
can
right,
figure
yeah,
out what
I'll
they are
see
if
I
they
can
show
figure
up.
them out.
Then I want to point out these cards. They are very interesting. These cards are Glade cards. They do come in this track. If you buy them, it does not go in front of you. It creates another location that players can go to called the Glade, and it gets placed above the meadow and the forest. You then place your house, one of your house markers on it, and that marks it as yours. And these always are things that happen to another player, but you're going to gain something off of it. So first of all, this bright yellow on both of the cards mean they have to place one of their home die, one of their colored die,
Yes.
onto that to activate it. This particular player, I'll just take yours and place it there so we can see it. You are going to gain 2 mushrooms. And then the owner of the card is going to gain a mushroom when another player
Sure.
places on it.
Okay.
This second one is you will, if you are the player placing on that, and it's mine card, you're going to gain a book and any good of your choice. One good of your choice. The owner may not place, this particular one is I cannot ever place on this one and activate it, but I could place on this one and activate it.
But you don't get the bonus.
But I wouldn't get the bonus. I would just be activating it for its ability, but I wouldn't get the bonus for it. This one is I cannot place on it to get.
What do you get for me placing on it?
What I do get is when another player collects on that, they have to give the owner of a card a good.
Oh, okay.
Any
So
good.
they get a resource and then they have to give it up? Or is that the
No,
other
they
card?
can
that
give
gives you-
any other good that
Yeah.
they didn't want. They get a
Right.
good of their choice and a book, so they give,
Right.
they
Okay.
got their 5 wheat that they don't need or something.
Right. And this is to mark who built it. But you actually put your cottage on any one of these cards. You're only going to have 4 opportunities to build these cards. Once you're done with those cottages, you can't build any more of those types
So you gotta
of
be
cards.
careful, huh?
So you got to
Gotta
watch
use
it.
them wisely.
Right. I would like to also clarify that you need to have the goods because you buy this and place it in front of you immediately. However, you could place here with the optimistic idea that you are going to get goods that you need
From the
from the market or other
space.
places, so that you can immediately.
Yeah, because you can resolve in any order, correct?
Yes,
Yeah,
because you
okay.
can resolve in any order.
Got it.
Nice.
All right. So just to show that this would make another place that you could go to up
Yeah.
there. Okay, exactly. All right, so we got to shuffle all these back in to those decks. To get other goods for all this lovely stuff, we've got these 2 locations up top. We've got a forest and a meadow, and like I said at the beginning, these are the time counters, and they also will they also give you goods when you place one of your action people up there and are able to resolve the dice actions. The dice are a little different and will change from card to card, but we can go through these ones here. That first one is going to be total of 11 or higher, any number of dice to make that happen.
Nice.
All right, you would just add it together. This, the second one here is going to need a 3 and a 4 in order to get those goods shown at the top. And then this is 2 dice, so that equal 8. Okay.
And so this is all when we've rolled our home dice, but we don't know what the village dice show.
Correct.
Right?
Sure. This
That's
is
why
all,
these are all a little bit of a gamble.
Yeah.
Got it.
And it's all part of your placing.
Yeah.
And then the last one is just number 2 die in
Number
order to
2.
get that.
Book. Yep.
A book. One thing to point out is these symbols on the cards here that looks like a green flower or whatever. That means we're in spring, and there's Lincoln's pointing at a little chart right there. The spring, you're not going to get any kind of wheat off of those sorts of cards. In summer, you're not going to get any mushrooms off of those cards, and in fall, you're not going to get any yarn off of those cards.
Okay.
However, that doesn't mean you can't get those goods during that season. You just would have to go to the market and do exchanges to get those goods.
Or I guess if we got lucky and like one of the Glade cards that was from here
Yes.
could produce them.
Could produce it also.
But yeah,
yes.
largely from the market. They're not going to show up in our regular.
Right. Yeah. They're
Right.
not. They're not on these
They're
cards
not on
during
these
that
cards,
phase. Yeah.
okay.
Right. Then there is a stack of cards right here at the inn. These are also going to change from round to round. They are traveler cards. Travelers are going to have some sort of special action that is going to, I'll just do the bottom half of the card, affect the whole turn.
Okay.
Okay, either at the beginning or the end or the whole time. And you would place your action guy.
Well, you
in
get
that
this. You get this
location.
regardless.
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say.
Everyone is going to get this regardless.
I see.
And then in order to trigger these actions up above, you would have your
A worker there.
worker
Ah,
there.
I didn't even notice that space.
So, yeah. So this is, if you place a 1 die, you're going to get a book. A 2, 3, 4, or 5 die, you can discard a comfort card up to 2 times to get 2 goods of your
For each card.
choice for each card.
Yeah,
And
and it's an
that's
unplayed card.
In your
It's-
hand,
yeah.
right? Not one you've
Yeah.
already paid for.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay, that's a nice way to get some goods.
And the last one is a 6. It's the same idea, but you're going to do 2 cards only once to gain a coin and a book.
All right, this skunk
Okay.
is rich. He wants to buy
He's
my
the
cards.
he's this striped skunk. What does it give you all month long?
Oh yeah. After visiting the owl's nest, you may search through the discard pile and claim a comfort of your choice. This is in addition to the comforts you gain
Nice.
normally from those spaces.
Right.
So the first person that does that, if they don't have a card, I mean, I think that's a
discarded
terrible one for
card.
the first
It is a
round.
terrible
It
one for
is
the
a
first round.
terrible
There's
one for
no,
the first round.
Wait, no. Aren't we going to discard
Oh
some?
yeah,
that's
we're going to
already
discard
set up?
3. So there you
Yeah.
go. Boom.
Okay.
Boom.
Yep.
All right. So after you finish, this is the real important thing. These dice stay the numbers that they are and
I
go
was
back to the
wondering.
village.
So I'm going to use the same numbers you did.
Yep.
And
Yes,
then Lincoln's gonna
everybody's
use the
going
same number.
to use the same number on the village dice. And then you take back your workers, and then you would resolve your action, and then Lincoln, and then we would reset for the next turn. So that means
Take these cards off.
take those
Does
cards
start
off.
player rotate around?
Yep.
or is it-
Start player will
The early
rotate.
worm.
Yes.
River will rotate.
Yes.
New traveler will come out.
Yes.
Bottom one of these comes off.
These,
This shifts off. This also goes off?
yes,
Okay.
that also shifts off, and you refill.
Okay.
I didn't point out these tokens here. The game is not
Resource
Component
limited.
resource
Yeah.
limited.
Yeah.
So if I've,
Or
for
component.
lucky me,
Either one.
you would put an apple on
Look at
there.
all
I
them
have
apples.
5 apples. Woohoo!
How do you like them apples?
Yeah. At the end of the game, you can, if you can afford it, pay for and place any comfort card that you have in your hand
Okay.
already, you can start like this little piggy, adding
Any coins you have left.
coins left. Some of the cards ask
Got it.
for wood. I think there's like a fireplace, so you could stack in as much of the resources that you
Okay,
have
sure.
left also. And at the end of the game, resources are worth points. So books are worth 2 points, coins are worth 1 point, and any 3 goods is worth 1 point.
Okay.
And ties are friendly. There are no tiebreakers or anything.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then we actually turn over our board, and there's a little score track on there. So however many cottages we have left, cover it up, and then you start adding everything. Flip this back so I can set myself up. In a 3-player game, we are not going to start with any coins, but in other, with more players, you
And
may
more turns,
and
yeah.
more turns. Players will start with coins. It's to equal out. Some people won't get as chance to be the start player as many times as
Got
other
it.
players will
since
get
it's
to
6
be
turns, we each get 2
start.
opportunities to start.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so
You're going to be the early worm, Nikki P.
I guess so.
Angelic Ingenious Supplies.
We are going to deal out 3 cards to every player and choose 2 and discard 1.
Wow, these are hard.
Yeah.
Jeez,
I did not
couldn't
get any, like,
any worse
simple
than that.
starter
Yeah,
ones.
no kidding.
We make room for what you discarded.
Right.
I'm going to discard that one.
And
I could have gone for one that I'd hoped to get to, but
yeah,
it seemed really
I think
hard.
I'll do that. Okay. So now we're going to flip our home die.
Roll them, you mean? Okay.
I'm just going to flip them? All
Just
right, I'll
flip
flip
them.
them.
Yeah, to
And
what
then
value you want.
these dice have not been rolled yet,
That-
right?
no, they
yeah,
have
they
not.
go back in
They
here.
are not that... what does the claw mean on the home
That's what I was
dice?
just going to say. It is just the number 1. It's
Oh,
just
what?
to be cute.
I want it to be a
Yeah,
wild.
they should have had to look at
Look
it.
at
Look, it might mean
Yeah.
something in the solo game. I'm not
Wait,
sure.
wait a second. The ghost of Game Night has made us all roll a 3 and a 1. I can't believe
Oh my
this
gosh,
nonsense.
wait. I just
What
saw
is-
the claws, not... Okay.
That is funny.
That's
well,
weird.
We all have
This
the
is a
same fate.
cursed...
We have the same
We're all
fate
going to
this round.
tie and play the exact same cards.
I'm not
every
sure about
turn.
that, but this
All right.
first round we're going to do similar things.
Man. Okay, here we
Gonna
go.
roll.
Maybe.
She's going to roll
No.
2 3s and 2 claws. No, yeah, don't do
Yeah,
that.
there won't be no claws. There will actually be ones on these.
No,
dice.
no. Now we are going to, with
Oh, yeah.
limited information, place our
Yes.
workers simultaneously.
Boo.
Simultaneously or one at a time?
Well,
I guess it doesn't
It
really
doesn't matter.
matter
We can do.
because
Yeah, we
Doesn't
do.
matter.
We do them at the
There's
same
no
time.
competition, huh?
No.
Yeah. Boy, that's banking on something there. And we have no lessons learned this round. Well, I'm going down here. Like I'm done. I'm going down there. Boom. I'll go here. Maybe I'll get lucky. Wow. I think Nikki has the right idea though. Yarn.
I was looking at the bicycle, what the bicycle does.
So it lets you move a worker to a different location. So you can, like if you didn't roll
Yeah, you didn't
the
roll
right
exactly what you
thing,
want, yeah.
You get to
I
go
wanna go there.
somewhere else.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
actually,
yeah.
yeah, it's not bad. huh?
It'll be Nikki getting that one. Well,
Right.
no, it'll be fine. The problem is you have to build it if you're going to do it.
Yeah,
right?
you've got to
You
have
do.
the
You
stuff.
gotta have the
know?
resources.
Okay, well, I'm going to try to go 11 or higher on 2 dice.
You're correct, sir.
There, 11 or high. Oh, on any. That's any dice.
Yeah, exactly, but I'm saying, oh yeah, I said 2 dice, but yeah.
You go
I-
crazy like that. That's what you do.
Let me try
Shroomin'.
this one.
But why would I want to give up my... That's horrible.
I'm gonna go here 4 times.
Yeah, maybe I ought to do that. And skip the card this first round. Well, I kind of want that board game if I can get it.
There's good stuff there. I'm gonna go there. And what is that? Is that yarn up there?
That is yarn.
That is
Two
yarn.
yarns.
I'm gonna try that. I'm going risky. I might learn some lessons.
I don't think that. Oh, it has to equal 8.
That
yes.
and that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's 8. That's 4 dice. Ooh.
All right, now
But you're only using 2 others, so
Right.
yeah.
lessons learned are not
No, they're not
bad
terrible.
to have. Oh my
Wow.
gosh, two
Okay.
fours,
Well, that 11 is going to be harder to get.
a 3 and a 2. And that is me. So I start resolving in any order. I'll just set it up as if this is what I'm going to do and see if
Sure.
I need to move it in order to do that.
Well, you're probably just going to leave those there.
Now I get more goods on this one.
I mean, you can't do the. Oh, you can't. Oh, you don't have a 4. That's right. I see.
Wow, I did a terrible job. I did a 1, I put it here, but I don't have the resources to buy that. Wow.
Can't get anything over there?
No, I don't
Oh,
have
no.
a 5, I don't have a 6, I don't have a 4.
You
Unless
can't
I put
build
a 4 here, then
yeah,
I
you
just
rolled
don't get
pretty
that.
terribly.
Yeah, it's
So you can
bad.
get either a stone and a coin or the 2 yarn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad.
That was a pretty bad roll for the places you are on, yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Bad job. Raccoon family. All right.
Okay, so I will
So you get
take 2 yarn.
2 yarns.
Did you notice that these here? These are the tidy whities.
Oh, Lincoln.
They really are. That's nice. That's my pool outfit for the summer. Do you get a lesson learned here if you can't build something?
Yes.
So
Okay.
for every one of my workers that comes home,
Yes.
I get
Without doing
lessons
the
learned.
thing.
So right now I'm
You
getting
got
2
this, right?
lesson learned.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
you got that.
I got this one okay. These 2 are coming home, so I get 2 lessons learned for those 2 guys. And then
And the lesson learned for
and
that
a
one.
lesson learned for this because I can't buy any of it.
I'm guessing that's not how you wanted to start, but
That is
you are
really
gonna
not how I wanted to
demonstrate
start.
how to use lessons learned for
How
us.
not to play the game.
Okay. There you go, Aaron. Your turn.
All right. So I got a 3 and a 1. I think I'm going to put the 1 here and the 3 here. And I'm going to do a 4 and a 3 here.
2 mushrooms.
And
And an
I
apple?
can't do that one. So yes, thank you. 2 mushrooms and an apple. Oh wait, I can do these in okay. It
In
doesn't
any
matter.
order you
it doesn't.
want.
The order doesn't matter.
You can also choose to not do one if you want to, too.
Oh right.
That wasn't
Yes.
clear enough.
Oh yeah, you're already going
Yeah.
to get a bandage for that one. I mean, lessons learned. Okay.
Yes, I am.
But it's when it comes back. I'm sorry. I'm
But
jumping the gun.
I can't place any.
Yes, exactly.
I can't place the right dice.
So
there,
the
we
ones
know.
that you just got paid for, you should take off your action.
Yes, I should. So we're all clear.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm going to do this one first because it's going to get me extra cards that I may use for this.
Oh yeah, good call.
So I can take a face-up card. I'm going to take this toys,
Okay.
and
Toys.
then I can search the discard pile.
Yep.
Yes.
Welcome to the card I threw away.
I actually think I'm taking.
Can I see what you're taking?
It's public knowledge. The discard piles are public knowledge unless they're hidden. So
See, we had the same thing. That's that's the one I had.
Yeah.
Oh,
4 or 5 wheat one.
but I have stew, which actually works with the bread. I'm taking stew, which is actually the thing that I discarded because
okay.
it takes
You're back to
mushrooms,
it.
and I just collected a
Nice.
bunch of mushrooms.
Okay.
And then, so I did this. I got my 2 cards because of the bonus skunk ability. And
That actually will
Thank you.
immediately fill.
yes. So I am going to discard this expensive quilt, and I get 2 goods of my choice.
I think you should. No, I guess it's better. It's more confusing to have them face up.
It
but
is because
I
I'm worried I'm going to mistake them for my
Yeah.
slide
I
this
see.
up a little bit and put them up
cards.
above.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would like to say, what is this that we don't have in spring?
We don't get wheat until summertime.
Thank you.
There's also some late wheat in winter or in fall. Makes sense.
Late wheat.
I like it. It's actually thematic. Like in the summertime,
Late
there's no
wheat.
moisture for mushrooms. They just dry up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a wood and a stone, please, for my skunk exchange.
Wood and some tidy whities.
And do I want to do that a second time?
I won't be building any of these.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to discard one more card. And I'm going to exchange it for 2 mushrooms, which gives me a total of 4 mushrooms. I'm just going to play my stew.
Sure, and then they just go back.
So I have spent 4 mushrooms, and I've got delicious stew.
Wow. That's
Oh, the bread ties in with that.
The bread it makes it
Yeah, but
7
look, it's
instead of
5 wheat. I mean, you might
I
get
know,
it.
but
yeah, I know.
at some point we're going to
Yeah.
have wheat. And also,
Yes.
all right, so I am, let's see, that was this. I get this back. And I get a lesson learned for this guy who could not collect his yarn.
Okay.
Okay.
So back to the thingy for me. I think I'm able to do this. So I take these to make that. And 2 to do that. And a 1 or a 2 to do that. Do I want to
a 1 and a 2.
I do want to do the 1 and then the 3 over here, right? Okay, so I get 2 wood and a mushroom.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Which
Take
is
your
good.
squirrel back.
Put those back. Squirrel comes back home. I get those goods. They're all going to go away except for the mushroom, I believe. And then I get
stone.
a 2 here, so I get some tidy whities.
Oh, Lincoln.
They're tidy whities. They're going to stay that way the whole game. And then I'm not getting the board game that I'd hoped because I placed in the wrong place.
Well,
but I
you're
take
on
2 cards from the top of that,
2
so I'll
from the
take those
top.
2, yeah.
And then you get to
I have
look
to
through the
dump one.
discard pile
Yeah.
and take another one.
Does
You
he?
don't dump them yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at what
Yeah,
I
that's
have
for
to
any part of
judge.
the owl's nest.
Oh, that's right.
Those are kind of cool. Let me see the discards. Might as well look at them. Let's do those didn't discard yet, but maybe next time or another round. Okay. Any of these really? There's 2 quilts in here. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Toys seem doable.
Don't confuse them.
I know. Look at my hand versus the game here. I think that I will take the toys. I'm going to discard that and another one in a moment. At least one more. Pie. No, just one more. Pie looks good, but I'm not close to that right now.
He took my toys out of the trash.
Yeah,
that
I know.
did.
I mean, come on. They're not
Took
really
your toys. He
made
didn't
yet. This
want
is just some of the.
anymore.
Oh, that's true. It really is just an idea of toys.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm giving your
Wow,
die
the
and
quilt.
your-
I should have taken the quilt. You know what? Put that back.
Oh,
I think I want the quilt because
Alright.
I actually have something that bundles with the quilt. Okay, I will do that.
Okay.
And then I will keep that. Oof. And hope I get that. So there we go. Okay. Now
now you really didn't have to do that until the end of your turn, right? Although that's coming
yeah,
up.
it's
Yeah.
In a few
I'm
seconds.
not building any of that
Alright.
stuff. I will be building that. So
You
I'm
are-
going to spend
yes.
the 2 wood and the stone to build
Yeah.
my bicycle, which gives me the ability to move one of my workers, which is fantastic. I need that potentially. And there's my first built improvement. And I'm now out of tidy whities. Okay, that is it.
Okay. Take your stuff back.
Oh yeah, missed one.
So this is the end of the round.
Okay.
I give you the
I'll give
Early
you my
worm.
worm. Thank you.
Okay.
What else do we do?
That comes off.
Okay.
This
Board
comes
games
off.
are gone.
Everything slides down and fills.
Oh, well, we might not be able to. Ooh, pattern book.
Make some clothes. What does that one add? Let's see. You may store 1 book of each of your clothing comforts here. 1 on each of your clothing comforts. The book adds 4 points to the comfort score. That's pretty
Wow.
amazing.
And do we get a new traveler?
We
at the
do get a new
end?
traveler.
Yes.
And these go away.
And those go away.
It's Common Loon.
okay.
He's
What
loony.
does Common Loon do?
We just call him Lincoln.
Yeah, that's true.
Immediately, all players pass 1 worker to the player on their left.
Oh yeah, so we're going to have
man.
people
During
placing.
placement, oh, he is loony. During placement, you must place the neighbor's worker before placing the rest of your own. You may not move the worker your neighbor placed. Oh, so
Unless
can't
you
use the
have
bicycle.
my bicycle.
No,
right?
it says you may not move the worker your neighbor placed. So
okay.
that one is
Are you
locked.
sure? I mean, it doesn't.
I think specifically. That's
I mean,
why
I will
it says
tell you
that.
now. There's no almanac for what these what the cards are, so we can go with that.
Specifically, that's why it's there. You may not move it. And then his thing is, if you go here on a 1 to 2, you get some lessons. On a 3, 4, 5, or 6, you can exchange
Different ones.
Different ones.
However, whatever the value of the dice you place there for.
Oh, right.
For
That
the
many
same
goods
goods?
For the same good.
So different goods for a bunch of the same good.
I believe
Yes,
that's what that's saying.
That is what
Right?
it is. Yes. The little, that's unequal, and that's equal, right? So yes.
Right. That loon is crazy.
That-
All right,
Crazy
what do we got up
looking.
here? Just anything interesting?
So this one is 3 or under. You get a wood.
2 dice,
Two
5
dice
or
equal
lower.
less than 5.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
5 or lower is 2 mushrooms and 2 wood. 2 apples for 2 equal dice,
Mm-hmm.
and 7 or higher for with 2 dice you get a coin and a skein of yarn.
Give me the yarn. And
Okay.
do we roll our
We
Yes.
roll our stuff now.
player dice?
Come on, let's
first?
roll better than we did the last time. Ooh, 1 and a 5.
Oh, 1 and a 5.
Wow. Well, Nikki did. She only got 1 and a 4.
yeah.
So there we go.
Okay.
1 and a 4.
That was
Ghost
weird.
of Game Night is losing their power.
But
Sure.
whatever, that's
These
still
are
pretty
unrolled
amazing.
still,
Yeah.
right?
Unrolled.
And
I-
then this rotates.
Yes, I forgot
Thank
to
you. That was the
rotate.
one thing we haven't swapped.
Ta-da!
Okay.
And now you get to roll
But I don't roll them yet, right?
Yep.
the village die.
I
Oh yeah, you did. We just did everything.
No, we
oh no, we
place
place our
everything first.
stuff.
Wait,
we
first
start doing
place
the
your
other
neighbor's
person. Yeah.
So, what does Nikki not want to do?
I
Where do
know,
I
right?
cram this guy?
Cram. Don't do that.
Well, you got a lot of lessons learned, so you can pretty much do anything you want. Yeah, I think that's probably like the one that you can maybe kind of mess somebody up.
Recipe book.
Book.
I don't. I mean, I feel this game's actually.
It's very friendly.
Yeah,
it's
exactly,
Not,
it's
it's
not.
not like you're gonna really. You need to get a book for the recipe book.
What do I got?
All right,
Can I even
so-
afford anything over there? Thank
That's
you.
a good question.
Thank you so much.
Hey, he did it to you. He did it to me too.
Well, there's a good chance I could do that. Where'd you want to go, Nikki?
There.
Apples.
Sorry.
What are you throwing so violently?
I'm really angry right now. This whole game.
I don't have a 3 this time. I'll go here for the
I wanna
2
go there.
tidy
also.
whities, and then no, and then what do I need though? See, that's what I should be looking at.
Exactly.
I'm dreaming again.
Dream on. 2, 5 or lower. I'll go here.
Do I have a 1 that's doing any? Well, no, I kind of banking on the 1 going here.
Yeah. So I only have 1 lesson learned, but you have multiple ones. Could you use multiple ones on the same die to like adjust a 4 to a 1 if you needed to?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, well, these are still going to be in my future. So that would be 2.
This guy over here.
That seems pretty good.
I'm changing my stuff around.
I think I will go here as well and hope that I can do something there. Or I'll have a lesson
Okay.
learned.
All right, here we go.
Roll her up.
Oh, look at some. How about some snake eyes? Yep.
Okay, so, hey, I don't know what this
Totally.
really does, but I'm going to just send this over to you.
Oh,
hey,
thanks.
here you
All
go.
right, I'm going to use this useful cardboard piece right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, not really what I wanted there.
The community rolls, everything's been kind of rough here.
Actually, this may work for me. Let's see. All right,
Yeah,
if
but
I
you were
do-
down here with these 3s
I
and
know,
stuff.
so I could do 7 there.
Right.
I can do 5 or lower there. And I can do my 1 here and my 5 here. I think that works just fine. So I will take, I'll take a coin, a yarn.
A yarn.
There's no limit to what I can hold, right?
Nope.
No.
2 shrooms, 2 wood, and a stone.
2 shrooms, 2 wood, and a stone.
Okay, that's-
tidy whities.
Those 3 locations
yes,
up top.
I'm clearing them all.
That's a
All
lot
right,
of goods.
That's
That's
I know,
goods.
That's a lot of goods. I am going to spend some of them though, because now I can build anything but the pattern book that I can pay for. I'm going to build the weather vane.
Yeah, what does that do?
on each turn, I can raise or lower a village die by 1.
Nice.
And it keeps its value for the rest of the month.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. That's nice.
I know, it's pretty neat. So I'm going to build that for 2 stone and a wood, and 3 points and a cottage. Yes. Boom. And there's my 2 stone and a wood. Slide these down, revealing
Hey, wheelbarrow.
a wheelbarrow
wheelbarrow.
in the 6. Oh, that's pretty good. I want that too.
Yeah, the wheelbarrow.
All right, but I'm done. I've taken all my people back, all my rabbits.
Okay, rabbits is. I don't need to move that thingy over here. I will. I'm certainly going to do 5 or less. I'll do the 5.
Oh, hey, hold on a minute. It's 2 stone and a coin, not 2 stone and a wood that I pay for the weather vane.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay, I'm sorry.
I was looking at the wrong
Yep.
icon, but I'm paying the correct price.
Okay, and then I got a lot of 1s.
I gave you lots of 1s.
So I will do. Oof. What do I want over there? I have to be able to build it.
Remember, you can't move this guy, but you can move another one if you want with your bicycle. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I put him. Yeah, I put him there.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay, well, let me put the 5 here. I kind of want that 3 if I can make that happen. Maybe I go away. That's 7 if I move that guy to one of those guys to there. I'm going to do the equal or lower. I'll just do these 2 here. Probably. Oh, let's do this one here. And then it's got to be 2 dice though.
Mm-hmm.
I want that 3 over there. I need to do anything over there if I'm going to do the thing that Nikki gave me, which I probably could do. If I do the 3 down here, then I have the 4 here, right? And then do I want to? I don't need to move anything, I guess. Then I just do this, right? And
Yeah.
I think that'll be good.
Doesn't.
Yeah.
You can even switch these dice. It doesn't matter.
Right, of course.
They're all good there.
Yeah.
In fact, you could still do this, right? You might as well give yourself the 4
Sure,
there.
yeah.
Any
yeah.
die goes
Yep,
there.
yep,
Any die goes
absolutely.
there.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So the first thing I will do this. I get 2 stone, or tidy whities as I'm going to keep calling them, and then I get 2 wood. He wants to beat me up. I get 2 wood and 2 mushrooms, and then
That's for that top one, right?
yep.
Yep.
And that goes back, and this goes here. That's Nikki's for the next her turn. Okay, so now I could actually build whatever I might want based on availability, what I have. I think I'll just do the writing desk. I have the goods for that. Tidy whities and wood. And it's done, and I'm going to put another one of these out. And then my last thing is, do I want to exchange goods? I'm not getting coins. I could do 3 mushrooms for a coin.
You can also choose not to do that and get a lesson.
Right,
learned.
I'm trying to decide here to see what is the best for what I have. I will just take the lessons learned because
You got
that's
to be in goods if you want
Yeah,
the
yeah,
A
extra.
lot of stuff. Yeah.
Anyway, there's what I got.
Wow.
Okay.
There you go, Nikki P.
What did you take? Or did you took the lesson?
I
Okay.
just took the lesson.
Got it.
A little bandage.
Okay. I am going to do the 4 and the 3 up there for 7 or higher.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do the 2 1s for the equals.
Sure.
I am going to do a 4 over here and
You
use
can.
a minus.
Oh, nice.
Ah.
Yeah. There
I
she is. I
can.
forgot she had 3.
I did too.
Yeah.
We all thought it was
And
crazy.
I do have one recipe book. I
You
can't
don't-
even build
you don't even
it.
have those things.
And I don't have, even if I upped it
Even
another
if you change it to nothing. you're-
2 or
you'll be
to
collecting
3, I
yarn.
can't afford it anyways. So
No.
this guy's going to go home with the lessons learned token. And then I get, I can't reach, 2 apples,
2 apples
a yarn,
and a coin.
and a coin.
And another coin and a stone.
Yeah, and another coin and a stone, please. I'm calling it stone.
Whiteys.
Let me check my comfort cards here.
I'm going to keep them
Finally.
stored as tidy whiteys too.
I got some socks.
Made yourself some socks.
I made myself some socks. And okay, so put these Back.
You used apples to make socks?
Back.
Give her
Look,
things back.
Yes.
It says 1 apple.
Can you put it? You guys don't know anything.
Oh, okay.
You put it at for the toe, so you can get the round of the sock.
Okay.
All right.
That makes sense.
Learn how to
Learn
knit.
how to make socks. Give her raccoons back there.
Raccoons.
Okay. End around.
And
Yep.
around.
So these go away.
End of spring. It went so quickly.
We're now in summer. And the loon is left.
The new traveler.
And rotate. Yep.
American beaver. All month long, both forest locations, that's here, these two of
Yeah.
the trees, provide 2 wood in addition to what they show. Place 2 wood from the supply in both locations
Yeah.
as a reminder
Wow.
until the month ends.
But look at those.
Wow,
Those
I
are
know.
crazy high.
3 coins and 2 wood and 5 wood and an apple. That is insane. All right, and his abilities are 1, 2, and 3. Wood
for-
exchange for coin.
Nice.
As many 1, 2, or 3 that you rolled. And 4, 5, and 6, wood and any good up to 3 times for a book. Wow, this beaver is
He's
crazy.
Crazy.
American.
Generous.
I was going to say
Pass
American
the-
beavers stay away from me, but.
Oh.
Okay. Roll your dice.
Roll your home dice.
Hey, 1 and a
Oh,
5.
I got 5.
Okay, 2 5s. I was like, it did it
I
again.
know, finally.
Okay, well, I like the 1 for whatever reason. And then we
Oh, wait,
place.
this is 3 equals.
Yep.
3 at 11 or higher, 10 or higher, and all evens. Wow. What is that on the? Oh, that's wheat. Oh, we're in the wheat
It's
season
tremendous
now.
amounts of wheat.
There's tremendous wheat and wood.
Okay, well, I'll go here. And this is pretty awesome here. If I could do that,
Yeah.
get some coins. And then I definitely want to go here. Like, you want to get all that wood.
Can you
All that-
place me up there, please?
All that delicious wood.
Oh yeah, I forgot we can do this.
This is going to be
simultaneously.
terrible, though. Like, I'm going to roll awful again. And you need 3 dice exactly to gain 11 or higher. Wow. Shoot.
But you already have a 5.
Sure, but it's still 3 dice. Because I kind of want to go for this one, the 2 wood and a. Maybe I do that. Maybe I do that and hope that that's. Well, it's all 3 equal.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That is not going to happen. 11 or higher gives me. Oh, look at the wheat though, all even. Ooh, that's possible. 10 or higher. I don't think I can do 2 of those kinds of things. And I can't do 3 dice. I can only do 1 3 dice item. That's just out of control. That's out of control.
You're
Yeah,
out
no,
of
you can't do
control.
both 3 dice items. That's crazy talk.
It is crazy tough.
That's crazy town talk.
Okay,
Crazy
well, I'm going
times.
to go here. I think. Hope that I get a coin in this way.
The last one's all even. Yeah, I think I might try that one too. Which one of the 3 dice ones do I want to try?
You have to do 1. It's terrible. The wheat is great, but gosh, all even. I feel that this is the best shot, but this is not so bad. It's only 2 dice, by the
But
way.
it's 10. So you have to have
2
Well, I know.
dice for 10.
Well,
Well,
this is 3 for 11 or
10
higher.
or higher.
I got a great roll for
Yeah,
almost all of those.
you've got
But-
this one, right?
And I almost got those ones. Well, this is guaranteed too if I want to do. But do I want 5 wood or do I want a bunch of coins is the thing. Coins are pretty cool.
They sure are.
I'm going to go here. And then my last one.
All I need to roll is a 4 or a 5 or a 6 for you, Aaron, and you're set to do that one.
4 or 5 or 6.
Exactly.
Well, because he's got the,
Right,
the
I
plus
got
and
a
minus.
Band-Aid there. Or I could purposely take another one from... Oh, I can't use it in the same turn because I don't get it till the end. But yeah, watch you roll... You'll roll this for me, just to screw me out of that space.
There's no way I'm going to will that to happen.
You absolutely will. I know you're trying to do it already.
I am not.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. Which do I want? One of these, or do I want? I think I'll go here. Just
Yeah.
just to see what happens. All right, I'm ready.
Okay, well, here we go. Here's the dice. Let's see what I give you, Aaron. Well, there you go. At least you got what
He
you
tried
needed.
though. Hey, look at those ones. He tried.
There's a
sure
6
did.
in
There's
there
a lot of
that
ones
is
in
very
there.
helpful.
Okay, so I need to go 11 or higher, but I don't want to do... Oof. Oh, goodness, this is terrible. So if I want coins with wood, I need to place a reasonably good value die here.
Oh, hang on. Okay, never.
Let's
Your
wait till the
weather
Jets
vane?
turn.
I have a weather vane. Yes, I can adjust a die. Do I use my weather vane to adjust one of these dice on my turn, or do I use it right now as soon as those dice are rolled?
It's on your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't, it could affect us if you were first this
or
turn.
even
Yes.
second, but
Yeah.
I'm last this turn, so it's not going to affect
Okay.
your dice this turn.
Right.
Thank you.
Well, you notice I didn't get the 2 that I needed to do the coin and the... so that's probably going to give me the bandage.
Oh, bummer. You don't have any
Have
to
to
spend.
do that.
Oh, you do have one to spend. Okay.
And then... plus, that's right.
Yeah.
And then I need to do 11 with 3 dice. How do I do that? I guess I just do these 2 plus my 5. But I really want the... Well, that's okay. Plus my 5.
Just do these 3. Do you need the 4 or the 5
Well,
for
I would
something
like...
else?
oh, that's fine. You know what? I think I'll do the 5 over here instead of the coin. I won't worry about the coin, and the 4 will go down here, right? It's on... Does it need to be
Does
3
it-
dice? It needs to be 3 dice.
Go up
So
there to
that's
what
10.
it needs. Okay.
Yeah.
And then this can be... Oof.
A 1.
Mm.
You get another bicycle. That's you
I can't do that.
Do that. No.
Yeah, and then that changes that. Oh, I can move one thing. Hey, guess what?
Oh, yes, you
I'm
can.
going to go over here
Bicycle.
and put that over there.
Okay.
That works. Actually, I can go over here and just get 2 more. Well, can't really do... Well, wait. Let me
Do
see
you
if there's...
want what's here?
That's
Yeah, let me
right.
see if there's
That's
anything...
the
good. You know what? I'm
question.
going to go over here and hope
Yeah.
that I get
Okay.
something good in there.
Okay.
Okay. So, for this, I have 11.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly 11. So I get 5 wood. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I really...
No,
the wood
I
is
know,
out of control.
It's crazy. Well, use this thing. You want to use the
Oh, yeah,
face.
yeah. That's a good call.
Yeah.
And then I've got...
Make sure you got the 5 side up. Yeah.
then I've got the correct amount
Did you
here
give
for...
yourself the apple?
Oh, no.
There's
Forgot
also
the
an
apple. Apple dapple. I want the apple. That's delicious. And then I get a coin. Hey, I'm going to get a coin finally.
And
a tidy whitey.
No,
Nikki didn't want to call it. Nikki did not want to call it that. Take that back. Put my the die over here. Put this back in the thing.
then
Then I will. I'm at the 5. I want to do wood. I got plenty of wood.
Yeah.
do you want to look at these cards first before
Yes.
you start trading
Yes.
stuff around?
So let's do that.
That's a good point.
Nice. Thank you, Nikki P.
Yep.
Hey, I got the same card I've already got. Let's see here. I guess I could take them all and throw out what I don't want to keep. Really awful. Couldn't have been much worse. I am getting close to that, though. Maybe I just toss them both. What a bummer. Yep, I'm going to have to just toss them both. Don't think it's going to benefit me in any other way, but that's what I'll do.
You're not going to build any of them this turn?
I can't. The problem is I really need yarn. Yarn. I should have
Well,
been here, but I was
okay.
nervous about that. But that would have been good. But this is crazy. I'll be able to do this and get
Yeah.
a couple books. So that comes back, and then I will do.
A wood and something else.
Yep, a wood.
Up to 3 times.
Up to 3 times.
Yep, a wood and a mushroom for this one will give me a book. Do that once. Oops, don't throw it in with the books.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Just,
I think I get whatever falls out as I'm
Yeah.
trying to grab the other thing.
it's a dexterity game.
And means I get nothing. And do I want to do that again? I feel like I
Except
should
for
do
your
one.
gigantic wood stockpile.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just take this and put 3 over here, or however many fall out as I'm grabbing these. There is 3 of those, and I will get. I need to dump something else.
Yeah.
I will dump the mushroom. Yeah, it seems like the best choice. Well, wait, what do I have now? I don't think I have any. Yeah, none of this is that stuff. So I'll do the mushroom, and I get another book. Okay, and that is my turn. I don't think I do anything else. Thank you very much, Nikki P. Your turn.
I had a plan.
All
And
right.
all
and
my
then it
thinking,
disappeared.
yeah,
That
evaporated.
goes there for surely.
Surely.
No, it doesn't.
Nope.
I wanted it here for surely. I want to be able to do 2 cards there. Then I will just take...
Remember, you have the
Yeah,
one.
I'm
That's the
going to
ones.
just do...
No, just do the 2 and do one of these ones, unless you're something else going on.
Yeah, because you definitely need a 2
I'm-
there, right?
where-
Well, then you don't have to use that maybe.
If I do, I want 2 cards.
A 1 will do that as well.
Okay, I got it now.
I got to return the favor, Nikki P.
Okay, then I need 3 that's 11 or higher, so that I can do. Whatever.
Yeah, it's the same either
It's
way.
the same either way.
Yep. So
Yeah.
it's a nice, convenient 11, and then you can
Sure. Any number there.
Yep. Unless you
6.
wanted coins instead of books.
No.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna go crazy with the wood like Lincoln.
Yep. 5 wood and 1 apple.
Yeah.
5 wood and an apple. Well, here you go. There's 5. And there's an apple.
I'm gonna do change pretty soon.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, that's
think.
fine. I did the same thing, but it's just
This
easier to pull.
and that.
Sure.
1 and 5.
And then I get a coin and a stone. For that. And then on 2 and 2. Ugh, you're kidding.
Nobody's getting what they need. I'm getting the
No.
cards I want from that deck. I'm getting the perfect draw.
Well, first I will build the teapot, so that's 2 apples and a coin.
Right there, too.
I
I
know.
wanted it, but
So there's that. So I'm gonna exchange a wood. Does
Wow.
it have to be another
It
good?
has to be a wood and something else.
it could be another wood.
It can be another wood.
Okay, I'm gonna exchange 2 woods, so that's gonna.
Just flip that to a 3.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So there's 2 for a book.
Okay. The book, and I'm done.
Are you going to use a Band-Aid to fix one of these to
I'm
do
going to
that?
use a weather vane to make
Oh.
3 5s to go up here.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. And
That
I'm
gives
going to
you
use, well, don't
2.
I have to use, I've got to put up my dice
Oh, yeah,
first.
you do.
All right. But yes, I will take
2 wood
2
and
wood
3
and 3
coins.
coins.
Oh, I was grabbing for a book there.
Unfortunately, I can't get the books. I'm going to get more coins from the Beaver Man because I did not have enough high dice.
And
I will take 2.
Did you need to go all the way up on this chart?
I needed to go higher than all the ones.
Yep.
This doesn't go down here. It goes. So I did this one. Put that die back for me. I'm taking my 2 cards. They are not buildable this turn, but I might be able to build that one. No, I can't build that one. Okay, but I have 3 cards. I can keep all 3 for the turn. I'll do this right now because I can build what I want to build. I'm going to build this wheelbarrow for 2 wood and a coin. I get a cool wheelbarrow.
I was
wooden
eyeing
token.
it. I was eyeing it.
And that places a cottage. Each month I place it with a worker in the valley or the river. So that's
That's the
four and
resource parts up
the
here.
resource gathering
Makes
spaces,
sense, right?
yes,
There's
it
no
does.
other resources
Right.
in the
They
village.
don't just give you free stuff at the market when you show up with a wheelbarrow. All right, slide these down.
They really should.
They should. I mean, I've got the space for it, right? And I can't get books, but I can trade in wood for coins, which I'm going to do. How much wood do I need for these things? I need a little bit. I'll trade at least 1. Oh, I can only trade 1 because I rolled a 1. So I'll trade 1 wood for 1 coin from Mr. Beaver.
Okay.
And that is
That is
the end of the round.
Okay. So these come off, so we don't need that for anymore.
This
These go
bicycle
away.
goes away.
We are now in the final phase of summer.
Piggy bank goes away.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Looking
This
at my
one
cards.
is the die value +1/+1, so it'd be 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I'm
We
rotating.
got the almanac out here, the permanent lesson learned.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
What is that, though? 2 coins, a stone, and a wood. Yipes. Okay. Pass that
And
to
what else
Nikki.
do we have up there? Those are kind of small. Oh, and we need a new. The Traveler is
Yes.
Moose. End of month, in turn order, each player may gain books from the supply if they give a gift of a random good to another player.
We're friendly to others. I don't need any books. You could use a book because you didn't
and
get one.
his right, I didn't get any last turn. His special abilities are 1 or 2, up to 2 times a coin for 2 different goods that don't match each other. On a 3, you just get a book, and on a 4, 5, or 6, 2 matching goods for 2 books up to 2 times.
Nice.
He's a very wise moose there.
He is.
He's very smart. We did everything. Did we rotate this?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go. Hey, I really like that that 1.
2 and 3.
Okay.
I like my 5-5 last turn.
So let's place. I really want to go here if I can do it. Let me see what else I have.
What is that up there? Yarn and book?
Yarn and book. Wheat and apple. Wood and coin and 2 wood. I really hope I can make that happen. I doubt it though. That's the problem. Maybe I go to exchange. I do need a coin though, so harumph I say. I need to go down here probably. This is rough. I have a 1. I guess I can go there and at least get a coin and a stone.
Yeah, that works.
I'm not ready yet.
No problem. Oh, do I put this now?
You place it now with your worker.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to place my worker standing up like he's pushing his wheelbarrow to the Stones
That's good.
River.
Well, if you do it this way, so it's visible to the audience. Hey, look, he's pushing it.
Oh,
Oh, so cute.
Goodness. This is not great.
You put me up there.
You got it.
You're going for it? You're going for the risky one?
Yeah, it's bad. She at least has pluses and minuses. She could make that work almost
Yes,
for sure
she
with
can,
what she
right.
has.
Just to point out that I could use the weather vane to screw up the dice for you on that space
Yeah,
if
whatever.
I really wanted to be an aggressive rabbit.
Right.
Aggressive rabbit.
Aggressive rabbit.
Tricks are for kids.
Dice modification is for kids.
There we go here. Just in case I can get what I need. But problem is a lot of it is coins. Coins!
Coins.
Yeah, I could actually trade for what I want. You know what? Maybe I don't go for this risky one here. Now I think about it.
It is pretty risky.
Well, I don't have a 3. I have no adjustment. I think I'll be able to build one of these. So, I'll go here. Wait, let me think. 1, 2, 3, yeah. I like the idea of 1 die. But you know, I'm going to go down here. Okay, done.
Yeah, all right. I roll.
Roll them up,
Roll
Nick. There you go, there's the result. 6, 3, and a 1.
I'll take it.
Hey, that's an exciting, different kind of roll.
very interesting
5 and a
one.
5.
I'll just
And a
put
5 on 2 dice. Uh-oh, you need to change something to get your thing up there.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad I moved from there. Woof.
Yep.
There's no way. She
Well,
could do it, but I
I
can't.
She
don't.
could absolutely do it.
I do have my 1, so I will put it here. Then, do I modify then? Because I
Don't-
have to
don't-
do 1, 2, 3, right?
Don't modify till you, well, I guess.
What are you talking about?
Well, I need the 1 here.
She needs the 1 there.
Mm.
So she does have to do 5, 5, 5 and modify 2 of them.
Yep. Or just skip out on this.
Look, if
Or-
you do this, you only have to modify 1 of them.
Yeah, yep. Just have to
Okay.
modify the 5 to a 4.
There we go. Minus. And then I will just put the 2 down here so that activates. And everybody's got a die. No,
Nope.
5. Go right there. Okay. So I.
Would you rather,
No,
you don't want to spend
that
coins
was-
there. Okay,
no.
the 5's good there.
So the top, I get 2
Yarn.
yarn.
Yarn and a book. Hey, you get
And a book.
already, so you don't need another book necessarily.
Then for here, I get a coin and stone.
Okay.
So I could reach
Raccoon.
further. And then I'm taking a card, which is, no, this one, yes. That refills to that.
Apples, preserves.
Preserves.
All right, 2. Let me look at my cards before I do that, because I believe I can build some stuff. I am going to build this and this.
This city. Bum, 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 bum.
That card, and then if I do, that doesn't work, and then I can do one of those and two of those. Okay, so I'm going to build 2 cards. I haven't done exchanging yet. So for the lamp, I've got stone, yarn, and a coin.
A lamp.
Lamp.
Let me move this over here. Then for my next one, I'm going to do 2 yarn and a wood. So
Just
so
give me that.
that's gonna
Just give me that thing, and you got there's your.
okay.
Yep.
So now you're spending
A
that.
1 wood and
Two
You've
yarn.
done it. Yep.
you done it.
And that's snowshoes.
Snowshoes.
Wow, 6 points.
That's it. Then
Wow, that's great.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna lock that down right now for 7 additional points.
Well, you don't have to do that then.
I'm afraid I will
I mean,
be weird
Right.
and
They're
spend
not-
it.
You're still here. You could get more books here.
yeah.
And then I put the 5 there so I can pay 2 of the same.
Yes, 2 of anything
And
the
get
same.
To
2
get 2
books.
books, which you should do.
Well, if she has a use for books.
She does. Or does it only happen
No,
once?
it's exactly
It's
2.
only
Okay,
once,
just
exactly
once, okay.
2 and no more.
It's a lot of points, though.
It is. It's pretty fantastic.
Yep.
Because you're going to read under the lamp.
I
You want The
know.
books. It's perfectly
But it's
themed.
only got enough light for 2 books.
It's easier to get other stuff than books. So
Yes,
I'm
no,
going to
books
turn
are
in the wood, 2
Books are an
wood.
advanced resource.
I'm going to turn in the 2 wood to get 2 books.
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2, and that's this space. And I am done.
Oh,
And you got all that stuff, Aaron.
yeah. But I got a 3 and I got a 2. Oh, wait. Is that a 2? Yeah.
Is it 2 or 3?
And then I can just... Oh, I can
2
change
or
one of
3, yeah.
these.
Yeah.
You've got a 1 there. So I can't really screw you up anywhere by changing any dice. Then I can...
It was getting out of there, which
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't.
Which was
when I
probably
thought about
smart
it,
for you
I'm
to
not
get
gonna
out of there. It
make
was risky. It was a risky spot.
Because I had no
But
adjustment.
I guess
you need to
I'll
have,
put
like Nikki
5
had to
here
make that
because
work.
I could build something if I think about it. Do I want to just take the free book here, or do I want 2 books? I think I might just take the free book, since I'm getting another one at the end of the turn. So I get 2 wood from up here. Thank you. I get 3 stone with my wheelbarrow.
Mm-hmm. 2 tiny whiteys. Oh, that was 4
that's
tiny
4.
whiteys.
I'll just take a book from the moose.
Book moose.
And now let's see, what can I build and then build from here? I'm gonna build this pattern book. It's a yarn, an apple, and the book I just got from the moose. And if I store additional books on clothing comforts, which we haven't seen any come out yet, but I'm hoping for some, it's 4 points for every
The quilt
book.
was a
Oh, was it?
clothing
Okay,
company.
so I didn't notice that at the time. But I built that, and that's also my 4-point cottage placed
Nice.
out there, yeah.
Okay, we'll slide that down.
Thank you. That is that and that, but I may be able to build another thing from my hand. I'll build this hearth. 3 stone,
Home is where the hearth is.
2 wood for the hearth, and the hearth gets bonus points for stored pairs of wood, which I'm not going to store any just yet.
Yep, but you can later.
Okay, that's
Cool.
it. That's all of my things.
Okay. Well, I have a 1, so I'll just put that there. And then I have 2. Wow, I think I have a lot more dice than I need.
Yeah, I did too. I did not need all
And
of
then
them.
I will put 5 here just so I can build whatever maybe I might get lucky with. And, well, whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, so first things first, I get a coin and, stone, not wood. And then I can, I put a 2, that's perfectly what I wanted. Give me 2 cards from the deck. see what I got. Maybe I'll get lucky. I think I'll keep. Well, I keep them both, right? So I'll wait till the end of the turn.
As long as your hand is
yeah,
at
I'll
3.
discard at the end of this turn because this is good stuff. Exciting things. Then Nikki gave me that stuff already. Put that away. Down there, I can build. That's pretty great, though. The almanac, right? It just gives me that plus minus for the next
that book
2 rounds, unfortunately.
I
But
know. I haven't revealed any of my cottage spots.
You're going well, but you got a lot of points off those
yeah,
cards.
you're not going to be able to do too much. Darn it, that's pretty great. It's just expensive, and it gives me some flexibility though for the final 2 rounds. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the sauna for wood and a stone, and then go over here for that. Puts that out, and then I'm going to build. I need to exchange. I definitely need to do that to be able to do any of this. So it's 2 equal for 1 that I would like to have. I think I just gave away something. I probably need to do that. So let's just do these 2 for a yarn. And then I can do this quilt, which is a book,
Nice.
a coin, and a yarn. Yarn. And then I will see what I can keep here. This just does not seem like it's going to happen. So that goes away, and I keep these 3. Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
I mean, you built it earlier. I was
6
really
and
hoping
then
I could
you
do
can
it.
maybe get socks. I have socks. I was hoping for the skates.
Yeah. Oh, you have the socks. You
I
don't have
have
the
the
skates.
socks. I don't have the skates.
Okay, I think we saw the skates again.
That's the end of the round.
Right.
If you give a resource to another player, you
Right.
gain a book.
Exactly.
Yeah, I probably should do that too, right?
You are first. It's turn order.
Silly that I did what I did.
You spent everything efficiently and you need those 2 stones.
Yeah.
Well, you also have 2 books. It doesn't like...
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
if
not
you don't
going to
need
do
a third
it.
one.
Sorry.
I'm going to give you a mushroom. Congratulations. You look like a mushroom lady.
Did it have a direction on it? To the
Nope.
left or to the right?
To another player.
I just gave it
Okay.
to you there, Nikki P. as
Oh,
well.
hey, everybody. Thanks.
All right. Then the moose goes away. And then we do
Well, you
everything
don't
else.
have any of these things built. I'm hoping you can do something with at least
She's
one of
got
those.
like 30 points in other cards, though.
That's true.
Don't feel sorry for her.
That's true.
All right. The scale goes away. These drop down. Another wheelbarrow.
Yeah,
at
this
the
one was
top.
actually pretty great, especially if it came out earlier. The scale, because it gives you the 1-for-1
Ooh,
trace.
there's the rocking chair.
Sweep those cards and start fall. Leopard Frog is visiting the inn. Immediately place 2 lesson learned tokens from the supply here. Each player may use them on their turn.
Nice.
Return them here at the end of the turn and discard them when the month ends. So you have bonus flexibility.
Fantastic.
And
And maybe I'm glad I didn't do the almanac.
yeah, because you don't
Especially
need it
it's
this
so
turn,
expensive.
right?
Yeah.
His ability is any die number, no matter what, mushroom transform into other good that number of times.
Nice.
So I just gave you any good. There you go. Was
Thank
that-
you.
We can get mushrooms at least.
That's right. And we all got 1 mushroom that we can give the frog.
Yeah.
All right. And I am the start player this turn.
Yes.
I'll take that worm.
And that rotated.
I moved that.
'Kay.
You did this one?
Yes.
Okay.
There we go. Roll them up.
Like I said.
Hey, I didn't roll a 1 finally, although I probably need it now.
I rolled a 1. I know. It has been a lot of 1s and something. All right. Placements?
Yeah.
What do we got up there now? So we're not going to be getting any... What is this? Stone or yarn?
No yarn.
No yarns.
Yarn are the final
All right.
2.
But
You
we've
can
got-
get them here.
Yes.
I'm going to go up there for the mushrooms.
You got it? I think that's where I want to go too, just because it's 2 evens. Even Stevens, and then both odds. Look at that. But that's 4 dice. I have. I mean, we have these that help us, so I guess I can risk it. Brisky morning munchin'. Well, darn it. What do I? Maybe I don't want. No, that's where I started. That's this. The book. The book.
Dun, da, da.
Could I potentially even build anything over there? It's not good. It doesn't look good for me. Wow, I can only really do single dice things in other places. So
What is that? That's 2 wheats. So can I do? I think I can do this and this.
with 6 dice, you can totally do it. It's just I'm nervous about it, right? Having two, I have 2 already, and they got to be both even and odd. And I have one of each.
Oh, I
so-
keep looking at these dice like they've already been rolled.
Yeah,
No,
no,
no.
I'm not.
Do you want to think a little
No,
longer?
I've got so many ways.
You
we
got
got
this too,
2
we
of
got
these
these two,
and
yeah.
these, and I've got the weather vane. It's almost impossible. It's impossible to fail.
It is.
Sure.
would
I can
think so.
never
Sure,
fail
sure.
at this. All right, but yeah, do I want those wheats? I think I want those wheats. Okay, wait. Am I on all the spaces I want to be on? I think I am. All right, here we go.
Wow.
All right, I got 2 evens and 2 odds.
That's helpful.
It is. Now, do I want to change any of them? So, I think I'll do that. And that. And that. And that. All right, so I'll take this first. I'll take 2 wheat. It's both odd. 2 wheat, 2 wheat.
Tweet. Has anybody gotten any wheat so far?
No, I haven't for sure. Well, somebody else is about to. There hasn't been that many chances, I
Opportunities,
guess. Yeah. I mean, this is harvest time. Here I'm going to take an extra wood at the wheelbarrow, so 2 shroom and 2 wood.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm going to build/take this recipe book for the my final 4th cottage thing. It costs a book, a mushroom, and a wheat. Put a new one at the top there, would you?
Mhm.
Thank you.
Umbrella. Once each turn, you may add 1 or 2 to one of your family dice. That's nice. Those things come out early.
Yes, they do.
Early.
Yeah, that would have been better. All right, let's see. Can I build? What can I build here?
It's still 2 coins. It's not easy.
You still have a card to choose.
I know. I'm seeing if I can build one
What you
from my
have
hand
so far.
and another one,
Right.
which I cannot, but I can take one of these and probably build it right away. Yarn and stone, no. Yarn and stone, no.
It's all yarn.
I know. It is all yarn, and I don't have yarn. So I'm taking this for... that's not really what I am set for. I'm taking this because it's the one I can build later. All right. I am done.
Apple pie. Okay, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
That comes back.
Yeah. Don't
Um,
forget the...
Yep, if I need it.
It doesn't. I don't think any of us
Yeah,
are
I
going
don't-
to
I
need it.
think we're not
We all.
gonna
It's a
need it.
good roll for everybody.
So I have 2 dice here. Might as well just do it out of these. I don't think. Well, do I need a high number? Well, I just do that, right? 2 of these. 2 odds. 2 evens. And it doesn't matter for that. And it doesn't matter for that. So, same thing I kind of did last time. So I get a wood and 2 mushrooms. Give me 2 mushrooms. That comes back to me. And I get 2 wheat. I'm throwing them around. And those go back, and I get that. And I can convert a mushroom for whatever I need as many times as the die value. Well, there's the 3. If I need the mushrooms to do it. So, what do I need to build? I have an apple, I have a wood, or I have these. I have this. So let me just do this before I do anything else, since I have the goods to do that. 2 books and 2 wood to build the bookshelf. And then, what else do I need? I need an apple. Oof. I could do it. It's most likely what I'm going to be able to do. So I will build the muffler. That's going to require 2 wood, which I don't have, but 2 mushrooms will do it, and then 2, I mean not 2 wood, but 1 wood, and then 2 wheat for a yarn, and that's done, and then the apple. Won't be building anything my final turn, pretty sure. And that did it. I used that to do, oh, it was single mushroom. I did that all wrong. 2 mushroom. I'm doing that all wrong. Keep the wheat, then I can maybe
Get rid
do
of
something.
both of the mushrooms,
Yep,
and
and
they're
then
good
that
for
does it.
anything.
Boom. There we go. I did it.
Did you have?
I have.
You had the
because
apple.
of this, I can do this up to 3 times.
Yeah.
I did 1 for the wood, and I did 1 for the yarn, and then I did 1, and then I did the apple that I had. And that paid for that.
Did you throw away 2 mushrooms?
Yes,
Yes,
I
he
had
just
had
did
3.
now.
Okay.
And I might do
Yeah.
another one just to give me something else in case I need it
Got it.
for the final bit here. I'll do 1 more for yarn just in case, since we will definitely not be getting up above. That was cheap enough. Okay, that's me.
Okay. So I'm going to do 2 6s up there for the evens.
Sure.
I'm going to put a 4. Ooh, that was a 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put a 4 down here. Then I am going to do this with a minus to
Nice.
make a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can spend your own.
Nope.
Yeah.
And then I've got, I will do this with another minus to make it 2 stone. Okay, so I get a wood and 2 mushrooms. Thank you. Then
And 2
I get
stones
2
on there.
stones. 1, 2. Then I draw 2 cards here. I'll figure that out in a second. So this goes away. That goes away.
We can throw these right now.
You got that. And there's your feller.
Then I'm going to spend, I got the 4. I'm going to do the weather vane, so I'm going to spend 2 stone and a coin for the weather vane.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Coin. My houses are getting all beat up.
Whole bumped.
We got a guest cottage. This is another thing that we do. Like, we didn't really get any of these till the end of the game.
No.
These
Right.
extra
That would have been
space.
great. 'cause
Spaces,
I like this one right
exactly.
here.
Yeah.
Field, that'd be awesome.
Okay,
It'll
now
be perfect. We can get the final round. Put it out and nobody can exploit it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could with my bicycle, I
oh, you're
suppose.
kidding. Come on.
What?
That's why I didn't want to buy that one. Jeez.
What?
Nikki.
Did you spend something?
I
you
wanted the 3 points, but I should have bought the scarecrow instead because I didn't want to spend the coin.
need? Well, then.
But then
can
it's
revert
just 2
that.
points. It's not, I don't know. It probably is.
You can
Doesn't make a
absolutely revert it.
difference.
It doesn't make any difference. It's simple to change. You get the coin back and you spend a wood.
All right. So this goes back.
Just put it in that place because it's basically there. Should be
I'm
fine.
going to
right?
buy this guy.
You would drop down, right?
This goes here.
Well, but you got to put that up there. It's a
get
field
a
space
coin
for us to go
back.
on.
And I put that
Oh, yeah.
there. Yes, you're correct, sir.
Might be good. Might need wheat. If the bread
Then-
shows up for Aaron, he'd be happy. He might already
Then-
have it.
I think I just needed it for this, but if I have now,
I
if
spend 2. And 2.
So that gives us 2 wheat, but she gets 1 if we go there, and you have to use a home die for it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? The bookshelf should be on the bottom. It's the one that can actually do something. If I get books. Good luck. Had the book moose was, he already came and I spent those to build that. was expensive, but it'd be cool. It's 3 points for each book I get to add.
Yeah, that's a lot. If you get some.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay,
it's going to
got
happen.
'em all?
Yeah.
Okay, final turn.
The orchard's going. Boo. That was one that I could potentially build.
Yeah, a lot of these cards we didn't really get time to fully exploit.
Well, there's not a lot of wood here.
We got another pattern book up there. Flip that for the last time.
Yep.
Black Bear, all month long, all 4 valley locations provide apple in addition to what they show. So place an apple on each location. And guess what? He likes apples. So on a 1, 2, or 3, an apple can exchange for any other good. On a 4 or 5, he gives you a book.
Nice.
And on a 6, apple for a coin up to 3 times.
Well, all of that's good.
That is all good.
So, hey, guess what? A guy's going there.
wait,
Well,
roll
wait.
your dice.
Roll your home
well,
die.
Come on, I can do it in advance. I know.
I guess you can. 2 and 3. 6 and 6.
Now I've rolled the big numbers that are going to be painful. I'm going to do that for sure.
Okay.
What do I need?
Well, what can I build?
Nothing.
That one lets us trade apples for...
Oh, I was looking at these.
Trade
Total
apples
5.
for
Total 6 or
what we
lower,
need.
total 5.
Boy, this is going to be painful. I don't know that I can do it. The coin could help me. Whatever could help me there. That's 2 dice.
I want this.
2 dice.
I believe I want that.
And so that's 1, 2. I guess I'm going to go for that and pray. Oh, I got 2 6s right off the bat. I can do that one.
I'm crying in my stew.
How about stew?
I keep thinking that this is already the roll, but we haven't actually rolled for the
Okay.
turn.
Okay.
So I keep trying to plan those 3s and everything. And
On the
then-
last turn, you're going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I've done it several times.
No, I meant get them off.
Yeah, finally now
Like now.
we'll do this correctly. All right.
Correctly. I don't know. That maybe that's just the way it is.
All right. I want... Oh, and I just noticed that this is 3 dice,
Yeah,
6 or
that's why.
lower.
Yeah.
Ugh, that is harsh. 5 or lower.
And I'm rolling it.
I know. I don't like it at all.
I
At
might
least
roll a
rolled-
1. That
I'm
could
glad
do
I
it.
rolled low, actually,
Yeah.
this round. I think if I go here, I can do all of these.
Okay, well, let's roll it up.
Just give me a 1 or a 2 in there.
There's a 2.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's see here. 2 equals.
Oh, I
So it's
screwed
just-
up. Shoot, I screwed up myself.
Okay, I'm going to go here. And then,
I placed on 7 dice worth of spots.
oof. Did you really?
Yeah.
How?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Wow,
was
I'm not
dumb.
going to get
Well,
this.
look, I can't even see what's under there.
2 equal. I'm sorry.
That was stupid.
Wait.
Well, I
I
should
might
have
want these
noticed
over here.
beforehand.
I might want books or apples into what I need. So, I could do... I knocked your
Hey,
your
man.
cottage off. So I'm going to do the 2 equal here.
Yeah, watch it, man.
Okay.
Nobody placed there either.
And then I might,
Opened up
right,
a new
because I have
wonderful
the
spot.
bicycle, I can do that. And it may be the best thing I do as far as getting goods. Because I can exchange stuff here. I really need lots of something I'm not going to get.
Me
So
too.
I will move this over here. Hey, Nikki P, you're going to get... Oh, wait, yeah, that's
No,
what I wanna
your
do.
die.
Right.
It's got to be one of your
But I have to.
home
Don't I have to
die.
put one of the things
Yeah.
there too? Oh, it does have to be one of the home die. Okay,
Yes,
well,
it
I could do
does.
this. That works. I'll put that over there. And then you're gonna get a wheat, Nikki P.
Sweet for wheat.
And then, I don't have the 4, 5, or 6 though. I really want that book. Is not really gonna happen. But it means I can build this card and maybe. Hold on, let me think about it. Maybe this doesn't go here.
Mm-hmm.
Put that over there. It was
So
over
much
here.
thinking.
Yeah, it's just the last turn trying to do the
Mhm.
best with what you've got. Is there anything down there that I could potentially build? I don't have apples. Oh, I'm going to have apples. But he likes apples. I want to trade apples with him to get what I might need. Well, I could do a 6 there and get coins, if coins is helpful. What needs coins down there? Stuff that needs a
The
bunch of other
lamp?
things, yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
There's coins on this track.
Yep, I'm not down. Oh, I guess I could go down there and do my last one.
Mhm.
That's a total of potentially a few points. So maybe that's what I do. I can't do that. I'll go down there. Hope that I
Taking
can.
your bike down there.
Yep, ride my bicycle. I want to ride it. And then I will put the 6 down there, give me the most spread on that. I won't get the 5. Wow, this is terrible. I really rolled poorly for doing anything. And then anything down here. 3 gives me what I need. I'm going to have lots of trading. And I believe that's it. The remainder of these don't go on the board. So, I could do that maybe then. Okay, that works a little bit better. Maybe build a wheelbarrow or something like that. Okay, so I was hoping to get a stone here. I'm not going to get it. I get 3 apples and a wood. Then that goes away. One of these goes back here, one of these goes here, and my fella goes back home. And then I get to exchange. It's a lot of apples for coins if I do the 6. The coins do, it exactly trades over to that, right? So it's kind of a better deal. So I'll do all 3 of my apples for 2 wood and a stone. 2 wood and a stone.
Which one are you using?
This one right here, the 3 apples for, Then
I thought that was for a coin.
I am. It's exactly exchanging to this over here, right?
Oh.
So
okay.
It's that transferred, so it's 1 for 1. So I didn't explain that 100% clearly. And then I will build this, which is 3 wood and, I don't have it. Oh no, I do have it. I did buy, that was why I bought that previously. Put that there. And I built the rocking chair. And then I have the opportunity to build with the 2 stone and the coin, the weather vane, which is good. That's 3 points plus an extra point from putting out my last cottage. And I believe that is it. Okay, then let's fill that back up.
Okay.
So you have some options. Oh, nobody's down there.
Someone could build a... Oh, no one's there. It doesn't.
No
it was
one's
only
there.
me.
Yeah, you're the only one with the bicycle, so...
Okay, 2 dice equaling 7. So, do I have a 1? I do. So this is going to be 7 for that.
Right.
Then I need a 5 for here.
Nice.
Then any number.
Yeah, you want the low number there, right? And then...
Well,
oh, no,
this
that's any.
is
Yeah, you
from
didn't go
here.
there, yeah.
And then,
that,
yeah. Okay. So
you're not doing this?
I'm not there.
Oh, that's
not me. That's
a
Aaron.
wheelbarrow.
That's the wheelbarrow.
Okay, so
It's
I'm
not a
getting
person.
2 wheat.
Not a character.
And 3.
It's not
Could
an
I have
animal
3
creature.
apples?
3 apples.
Well,
goodness
because
gracious.
it's the apple plus the 2.
Yep.
So many apples.
Okay, so that's that top one, and then the bottom one is a coin and more stone. So that's this.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to do this.
Okay. And put the other card out there for
Then I
Aaron.
need to figure out how to exchange to make this work. I'm not going to be able to do it.
Curses?
Did not work the way I wanted
What were you
it
hoping to do?
at all. I picked up the rocking chair because I have the T, and it would be an additional 2 points if you got the rocking
need a bunch
chair
of wood or
with
something?
It needs 3 wood and a yarn.
Oof. Well, then you can take that back. You'd still have 3 apples. If
Okay,
you...
here we go. So instead of that one, I will take... that was 5 points plus 2. That makes me so mad. Okay. I'm going to do...
Do you have the quilt?
No, I'm sorry, not the quilt, the T. Rocking chair with the T.
Oh, for that one. Okay.
With this one
Yep.
makes a 2-pointer.
Well, you can maybe get stuff here for this. There's a coin. There's a
I have a lamp
stone.
already, so I don't know.
You just do it again. If you
Okay,
want.
sure, I have 2 books. That's kind of nuts. No, I don't have, I can exchange. Okay, here we go.
And then put a card, put a card out.
Slides.
We already know what that is, but...
Still doesn't matter because I'm not there.
Okay.
It's just busy work to make
Yeah,
sure
that's
the board,
right.
the board looks
doesn't
correct.
affect you at this point in time.
I still can't make both of them work, but I'll do this one. It's a better card. So then I do a stone and a coin, and I have to do an exchange
2 of anything for 1.
to get
The yarn.
yarn. So 2 stone for a yarn. That will allow me to make another lamp.
Mm-hmm. You want your house illuminated. You're
I'm
going to put the 2 books on there too?
Yes.
Isn't that the same thing? Oh my
Yes.
gosh, that's huge.
I'm doing a lot of
Wow,
reading
that is huge.
there.
Is that 7 points?
Yeah, I know. Those are
14
huge.
points. Holy cow.
Then I've got
I wish I was better in the books.
that for the apple pie. 2
Nice.
wheat and 2 apple.
Are you all good? You've got a raccoon out there.
I do have a raccoon out there.
Get your raccoon out.
I know.
Okay. And there you go, Aaron, your turn.
All right. Well, so I placed on 7 dice worth of spaces, so I'm not going to be using one of my
Rabbits.
rabbits. I need to, first of all, weather vane that down to a 2.
Okay.
Cool.
And then I'm going to life lesson it down to a 1. So that's a 6 or lower.
Okay.
And that's a 5 or lower.
Okay.
And this rabbit does nothing. So I get
Oh, you get it. Yeah.
2 mushrooms,
A wood and an
2
apple.
wood with my wheelbarrow and an apple.
That's
please.
right. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I got 3 uses out of the
2
wheelbarrow.
mushrooms.
2 wood, because I'm taking a bonus.
Okie dokie. So I was giving you the wrong stuff there.
And an apple, and then I'll take 2 books and 1 apple. Thank you. Okay, these are done, right?
Okay.
Okay. Now, just to make sure I do everything that I want to do, I'm going to immediately spend my 4 mushrooms on a stew.
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 Who's Stew?
He's right here. I got 2 of them. I have a recipe book which allows me to store books on food for 4 points each. I just need to figure out which one of these. I guess I do the apples there and I build.
It's a very happy bear.
He is. He's like, and he loves apples.
Like I'm having a conversation with you about apples.
Because he likes apples.
He
He
loves
loves
apples.
apples. Apples are good.
I will. Here I turn my 2 apples into 2 coins with Mr. Bear.
Mr. Bear.
And I stack all my wood on the hearth where it's worth bonus points.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, and then these cards are not worth anything. So I am done. And we flip our homes over for scoring?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, do it.
So
Okay.
Should we
yeah, and
do-
put your homes back if you still have any cottages
Right.
like I do. You
Let's
just
start with one of our
recover what's
fellow-
left.
Or workers. I get 8
So-
points for that.
For
gonna-
cottages.
Yep.
Are we
Nikki
doing
gets-
one at a
Well,
time,
let's
or how
do
do we want to do?
I think
We can do
could
it at the same time,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you get 1 point for cottages.
Yeah.
Lincoln and I both built all 4 and got 8. Oh, I need to move this one so we can see it there.
Yep.
Okay. What's next? Does it matter? Or is it just
No.
Well, let's look at these. I have no bonus. Oh, I do have a bonus on some of these. Okay,
all right.
So my cards, I have 7 points for the quilt, 5 points for the muffler, 6 points for the bookshelf, and 5 points for the rocking chair. So that's a total of 23 first. So that's 11, 30, 31. Okay. Is that right? Yeah, 31. Then I get a bonus for the 2 points for the quilt. And then 2 points for each book stored here, which I have none. So that's the extent of that for me.
Okay, I have 16 on the raw card values, which takes me to 24.
Plus another 8 for the books, right?
Plus another 8 for 2 books on 2 recipe books.
32.
Plus
And then
another
2.
6
Yep,
for
yep. 2
3
each one,
pairs
yep,
of wood. Takes me to 38. So that's
Nice.
those.
Okay, Nikki, what do you got?
30 and just the raw points for the cards.
Yeah, plus another
30.
7, right?
Plus
Yes.
another 14.
Plus another 14.
Yeah, 14, yeah.
So 44 plus your 1
So 45.
is 45.
Yeah, wow, she's already.
I know.
Well,
But
she,
she
didn't
has
do,
no
she didn't do these.
improvements.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I have 1.
Oh, she does have 1.
Oh, yeah, another 2 points.
Another
When you
2.
get that,
Let's
yeah.
all just
Yeah,
do
might as well do it.
So
1,
for
2.
Nikki's
Start with
improvements.
Nikki. What do you got?
I have 6, 11. giving me 49. And they don't have any. They just add on to the other cards. They don't have any values on their own.
Okay,
right?
I have 2, 4, 6, 9 plus 2 for any outdoor. Did you build any outdoor? No. Nikki did.
She did build snowshoes.
So that gives me, well, let's do this. 2, 4, 6, 9. Let's just do that. So 42. And then
2 more for her snowshoes.
For my snowshoes.
her clown shoes. And then 2 points for every lighting.
Oh, I have a hearth.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, I have 2.
Oh, and 2
Another
lamps.
6.
6 more. He's at 50.
50. Okay, and I think that's
There
it, right?
it is, right?
Okay.
50
Okay.
for each Yep, that's it.
So you had 50?
You have 3 resources
Oh,
for
that's
1 more
right.
point.
Is it any 3 or 3
It's
of any
3.
type?
Any
okay.
3.
Well, what about you?
I have 5 coins.
Yeah, you win.
I have to
There you go.
54 points.
Nice.
Okay.
Gamegenic Ingenious Supplies.
So very good.
50, 54,
50, and 48.
48.
That is nice and close.
Yeah. What do you think, Nick? P?
I like this game. It's
Oh, wait.
fun.
I almost was going to build a board game, and I think it's Everdell.
It is Everdell.
Nice.
So there's Everdell, and there's one other one,
Yeah.
too. Let's see if we can find it. So there was
I actually had
Fossilis.
that in my hand the whole game, but I just didn't get the stuff
Fossilis.
to...
Yeah, it's hard. Those
to
are
build
harder
it.
to do. And
They
the
are.
toys, I didn't end up building them. The toys are good
There
because...
was one right at the beginning. I almost
the
had a
other
board
one.
game and a
But they
toy
only
pair.
add one, don't they?
That was the one that was at the
Yeah,
beginning.
that's the
Yeah.
Fossilis.
Game.
That's what I went through the
And then there's
discard.
Wingspan right there.
Okay.
I like that. I like that they, like thematically...
Yeah, that's great.
similar kind of, not similar, but attached kind of. Anyway, what'd you think, Nikki P?
I like this game. I like it a lot. It's way more thinky than you think.
Oh, sure.
I think it's even a little bit on the too heavy side for a family, like a kid family game. But Lincoln and I have played it now, 2-player, 3-player, and 5-player.
Right. 5 was crazy.
And 5 was crazy. I like that you're only going in with half, not even half, less than half knowledge when
Not a
you're
lot.
placing your actions. That makes it kind of fun, but it also makes it, we were thinking a lot because you can't pre-plan too terribly much. Now, on the times when I was the last player, when it finally got to me, I was ready to go, and here's my die, and here's my die, and here's my die. But if you're the first player right after the roll, there's a lot more time spent thinking about where to put your cards. But
Right.
I really like the game.
What do you think, Aaron?
It does make, to Nikki's point, that makes your bicycle thing...
Yeah, that was
any
good.
manipulation is very valuable in this
Yeah, that
game,
was
right?
good actually getting it relatively early,
And I got
too.
this
Yeah.
weather vane relatively
Yeah,
early,
that's- you
as
need
well
those
as
things.
you didn't actually spend all your lessons learned, but
No.
just having that potential to change the
Oh,
dice.
I sure
is
wanted the,
huge.
almanac.
You never had any lessons, or maybe one for the entire game.
Yeah, I think I only got one
other than
lesson
those
learned.
ones that came up here. But that is not knowing the dice that are going to come up in a round makes this a big gamble. I really like that sort of blind.
I like
element to
these
the
too.
worker
I mean,
placement.
you actually got kind of dinged by it, right? Because you had one,
but
you
that
won
was
the
my
game,
own
right?
fault for
Right, but that's the whole game. I'm
overcommitting.
adding up every time. Okay, how many dice is this? You know what I mean?
It
I was
was
making
the only
sure.
time it even really occurred to me. And I was
Right.
like, oh, I put out 7 dice worth of people. It
You were
didn't
very
really-
excited.
It cost me a point or two,
Well,
maybe. But
the thing is that was 5 points. What would you have built if you were able to convert those to what you wanted? Was there something in your hand that would have been more than 5 points?
I could have... No, I could have built that board game.
Board game, yeah.
By,
What do you need on the board game?
You need a book, which I didn't really have the dice for. Or I would have built this rocking chair. It would have given me like a point or 2 at the most. And that's only if I had the
What's the rocking chair worth?
5, but I'd have to spend wood and yarn. So I would have bought yarn.
Oh, it would have given you 6 points, right? Because you could have just spent, if you didn't have any of these things, you could have just spent all these.
No, I'd spend...
No. You keep those there still. You spend all these. That gives you 5 points. You have 1 extra. That's a 6 points versus a.
Yeah, it's the same thing. No, it's the
No.
same thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah, you've taken off the other.
Now
one.
I've spent 4 points to gain 5. See, it's a 1 point gain.
Yeah.
So it doesn't.
But I mean,
it
it's
doesn't-
still it's neat. But the problem is, you're sitting there like thinking, oh goodness, what can I do? And this was just, I'm like, well, I'm going to probably get these apples. Like I already had the 6 and the 6.
I really like these visitors that give
So
you a different
cool.
bonus and
They're
different
really
wild
cool.
action.
I love it. I love how it's. Although you were certainly hoping to change numbers to mess this up, and it didn't really matter. Like when it was at the most opportune for you to do it. These things are pretty neato. They don't hurt you. The only one that was a little rough was placing the other player's pawn and not being able to move it.
They're overly friendly. Yes,
Yeah,
for sure.
but I like
Speaking
that.
of friendly, here's one thing I really like, and I think more games should do this, is friendly worker placement.
Yes.
Where we can all go in the
Yes.
same space.
Yeah.
And there's no jockeying for placement and,
Yeah.
and blocking each
Well,
other
like
out.
Cora, right, had a little bit of frustration with that when we played that
well,
one.
I think
Which I love that game too.
It's a feature of most worker placement games, but I think this, I mean, it's like you said, it's not really a game for young children,
Yeah.
but
But it's
this makes
family
it more
friendly.
family friendly.
Yes, for sure.
The fact that everybody can go to the space they want.
Go ahead.
To your point about me not using these up, I wanted to say I would have used them up, but that one particular traveler,
Yeah.
Oh, he
Came
gave us
in.
all
Two.
free
Yeah.
stuff.
the
yeah.
frog guy that gave us 2.
That was a very lucky
yeah.
one.
Yeah, I think the game's great. I definitely, when we played this with 2 of us on the stream, and Scott was watching, and he was like flipping out because he's like, it was the artwork and everything just made him think it was less than what it actually is.
We talked all more off camera before we started about the art, and we always mention art when it's like impressive and colorful. But I mean, I love this. It's like
know.
Everdell
inviting.
was the game that it reminded me of at first blush. It's inviting, it's beautiful, it's storybook like. This is a game that's going to draw in a lot
I
of
also love
people
that
with
there
its
are
own
multiples
style, I
of
think.
these cards.
Yeah.
So you have a
I
good
think
chance
there's
now.
2
I
of
mean, there's a
everything.
lot of them still left, but yeah, I believe there's 2 of
think there's
everything.
2 of almost
and
everything
so
in the
there's
game.
a chance to do all of that stuff. If there's more players, you get more chances for the second one to come up. And then I also love this, like planning ahead and like,
To know
okay,
what's not
I
gonna be
did
there.
one time I got a mushroom in advance that helped me, but like knowing like, okay, I'm not going to be able to get that now. And I actually kind of blew it because I had many cards that needed yarn. And I think I mostly had to, I maybe got 1 yarn out of placement. But I was doing the whole how many dice are you using thing all the time. And so I didn't place on certain things just to hedge my bets, right? And so I ended up having several times where I didn't end up using all the dice.
Do you like the 6-round shortened game, or do you think it should be 8 more
It's
often?
pretty long, I feel, with the 3 of us. And because we played at 5, we did it 6 as well.
Yeah.
I feel... Sure, it'd be fun to have a little bit more opportunity to
Build
have
up
a few more
little
thing to
more,
happen.
yeah.
But I feel like
like you got the whole
at
experience
6,
pretty
I mean,
much,
yeah,
right?
at 6, I feel that 6 turns is pretty great. Sure, it would have been fun again to just have an opportunity to exploit your engine.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, what do they add? You have them, Nikki P. Let's see
Yes.
what
So
those
these
add
are
to
the
because
ones
these are
that
randomly taken
were
out.
Randomly taken out. This is a
Some
summer.
So yeah,
A lot of wheat. We missed some wheat for sure.
Yeah,
and another summer. So,
yeah. It's definitely not as much wood. I thought there might be more wood in winter
and then we've got
or autumn.
2 more springs.
I feel like we got that's a lot of books. I feel like we got a lot of wood.
We did. We had, but later on, like I ended up having cards in my hand that needed a lot of wood. So for me to do this, I had to do that whole exchange thing to make it happen. I think I had to do. Oh, I had the one. That was the time I had the yarn. So I had that yarn by some miracle that I think I exchanged for in a previous round, like knowing that I wanted
And
to try
again,
to do this.
just making it sort of a family-friendly game. Like, this market is so versatile.
Oh my gosh, it's so
you
great.
have ways to get everything you want.
It's not cheap, though.
No,
Yeah.
but you're just never completely locked out of whatever you need. Like,
Right.
This person is almost always giving you some bonus resources. The market is expensive, but like if you got 5 wheat that you never know what to do with, you can go here and exchange them for stuff. Like
This is weird. I don't know that
I
it's
never
necessary
felt
to
backed
rotate.
into a corner. It just changes the numbers up so
Yeah.
that like 6 isn't always good for extra resources.
Sure,
you know?
yeah.
But I never felt backed into a corner where like I can't get apples or wheat or
Right.
whatever I need. Like there was
Right,
always
right.
a way to like at least look
I will
forward
tell you
to
this
it.
time I used this way more than I ever used it
I-
before.
don't think I ever used that. And that was just sort of my,
okay.
I'm going to go farm for resources idea.
It probably
But-
did it for you, right? I
But I do like,
But I
well,
feel
I also rolled really well and never failed up here, which helped.
Did any of the instruments come up? None of the instruments
No,
came
well,
up.
yeah.
what do
There's
they do?
There's just some instruments, you know, to
like
keep
flute.
yourself
You
entertained
get bonus with
during
mandolin, flute
winter.
and mandolin go to, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see those. I really like the theme on those, like the piggy bank you put coins in, the
the
bookshelf
whole
you put
theming
books
thing is
in.
great.
The theme's amazing.
Like, you know, you're trying to
Oh, and we
improve
didn't-
everything.
Again, like the art is great. But did you have the other home? This is the
It's right there. It's on the other side of that.
this is the home of the hedgehogs, their little burrow there, and this is the home of the foxes. There's of course individual art on all those things. I think they're all really great.
Yeah, they definitely did a wonderful job. I know there's a new game, maybe kickstarting,
Okay.
that is thematically tied to this one by the same designer, Roberta Taylor. She's really, really good. And I don't know, she's done other games, but this is the first one I think that's on my radar of one that I really, really appreciated. Because none of us were planning on it, right? It was like, oh, hey, what's this one?
Yeah.
And, you know, of course, the theme is really, you know, Nikki's going to love it. And I do too. I mean, I think it's cute. And I think they did a really wonderful job. It's and I like that it is family friendly, not young people friendly
But it's
necessarily.
still
but it's
a lot
challenging.
deeper than you expect,
Exactly.
yeah.
Like, this is the kind of game that you appreciate.
Oh,
and you
yeah.
can play with your family, that your cousins, that nephews,
Yeah,
that
they're
are
like
way into games, and they're
teenagers, but
right in the right age
exactly,
bracket for this
yeah.
game. So, you know, as a starting thing to get it. Because its concepts are a little bit above probably kids under 10. But,
Right.
But it's pretty fantastic.
Before we wrap this up, I just want to say that this is the Kickstarter version, so there are definitely some component
Yeah, these look
upgrade things in
this
this version
is a
that
a
we've
cardboard
played
piece.
with.
I think all these
wooden
resources
bits.
and goods
Yes.
are cardboard, so they look the
Cardboard.
same.
Got it.
Yeah.
And they actually have in the box for us showing the difference if the version of the game you have.
Right,
And
right.
these trays, they're not in the regular version of the game, but you can actually get them on the BGG store. So you
Okay.
can, I mean, because it's just as valuable for the
Sure.
cardboard tokens to put this in here too. But yeah, it's great.
Thanks for teaching, Nikki.
You guys are welcome.
And thanks to you for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to our channel. If you click on the bell, you get notified when we put new videos. See you next time.